Welcome to the Joyous Kingdom. In today's video, we'll be doing an NFT YouTuber reacts to NFT and crypto memes. You guys loved episode 1, so I think this is the second episode of this. Might be the third episode. If you like NFT and crypto content, make sure you subscribe. I have daily uploads coming out literally every single day, multiple times a day a lot of the times. Make sure you smash the like in this video so we can get this out to more NFT degens. If you want to follow me on Twitter, turn on my Discord down below in the description. You're only hurting yourself. That is where all the alpha is dropped. Without further ado, let's get into it. Crypto's up a lot today, so you're up a lot of money, right? Right? Oh god, I wish crypto was up today, bro. Oh my god. That shit is funny though. No. For people who don't know, who aren't investing in crypto and NFTs, we don't take our money out to buy stuff. Very rarely do we ever do that. We keep that shit and we buy other JPEG stuff. We got other things to buy. If you guys know Benjamin Cohen, he's like famous for this. I'm sure that motherfucker's loaded. But his entire YouTube setup is like 2 chairs in the background. There's nothing on the walls. There's like, he's got like a shitty webcam that he uses. It's so funny. And that guy dollar cost his way into Bitcoin and Ethereum for the past few years. So I know he's got money. It's just like, it's kind of like a joke almost at this point. It's like his whole brand that he has nothing. You place a stop loss, right? What's a stop loss? Fucking hell, dude. Oh, jeez. For people who don't know, a stop loss is when you buy an asset and there's a chance that it goes up, there's a chance it goes down. So a lot of people do this for when they're flipping and they're day trading and stuff like that. They have a stop loss. So they're basically like, look, I'm not gonna let it go down below this number before I trigger an automatic sell. So it's called a stop loss. So if it starts to go down and down and down, you don't want to be there manually checking it, because if you're not there, if you're in the bathroom, if you got a meeting, and NFTs and cryptos can crash really hard, or well, NFTs doesn't have a stop loss, but crypto can crash, in minutes. You can go from one price to another. So they have a stop loss. Like, this is as low as you can go. Like, a lot of people are like, okay, 15% below what we bought into. I can't let it go under that. So at 50% negative, if it gets down to that point, automatic sell. And depending on your risk tolerance and how long you're able to keep your money invested, how much you really need that money, stop losses are something that a lot of people use, a lot of experienced traders use, so I think it's a good idea. Dogecoin is just made up money with an infinite supply. Federal Reserve. Fuck. Holy shit, dude, yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough next few years as the entire world, especially the United States, recovers from the fact that they literally printed so much money during COVID-19. I think they printed out 1/3 of all money ever in the last couple of years. So we are definitely going to see the effects. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to see a lot of shit. But that's fucking funny about Dogecoin. People shit on Dogecoin. I'm like, look, Dogecoin's pretty fucking basic. It's pretty fucking simple. Elon Musk wants to make it like a thing. If Elon Musk makes it a thing, I don't know how much of a meme value it's got anymore, because I feel like it's almost like dead at this point, like the meme idea of it. Like Elon used to be able to tweet and it would just pump up like 50% every time he mentioned it. Now he's got almost no impact on the price anymore at all. It's kind of like old news. It's not that funny anymore. Shiba Inu also had the same idea, but spending 20 bucks at the grocery store, spending $2 grand on crypto, dude, especially the amount of money we spend on gas fees, especially with the NFTs specifically. Man, I mean, 20 bucks, like, I don't even think, I'm like, easy, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's $20 extra online. But yeah, if I have to pay for shipping and it's $4.99, I'm a little bit annoyed. If I have to spend any money at the grocery store, I'm looking. If I can save $1.50 on something, I probably will, no cap. Because I don't usually convert a lot of my cryptocurrency into cash if I can help it. I try and convert as little as possible. Like, I keep some cash on the side, and everything else I kind of keep in crypto. In this kind of market, I don't do that as much, but in a typical market where it's kind of up and down, whatever, I usually keep a lot of money in both. I'm very diversified. I have coins, and I have money and coins in a whole bunch of different areas, because in case one crashes or I have an opportunity here or there, I want to have an opportunity to be able to invest. My parents in their 30s. This would make a lovely second home for our family. Fuck, should I buy this pet rock? Oh my god, that is so funny too, just to see the difference, especially a little bit of like maturity too. Like, people who are in their late 20s and 30s now don't really give a fuck about having a family as much. Like, I know a lot of people in their late 20s, mid 30s who have just no interest in it. And maybe it was the same before. Maybe we're just more aware of it because of social media. It's kind of like trendy. Like, things come and go for trends. Like, a lot of people were doing van life for a while. People, when trends happen, people really do hop on board. And yeah, people in the 30s, bro, people dropped thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes on pictures when they literally could buy a home with that money, or they would be holding an asset worth $300,000 like a Bored Ape and are fucking basically broke. and they're just like, they just won't sell it, and I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Artists, NFTs are the future. NFTs, yep, yeah. That is NFTs currently, guys. It is a problem. It's a problem because in a space where there's a bunch of really cool stuff happening, amazing art, incredible artists, there's also bullshit like this that does pump, dude. Like, it's so annoying, and there's no way to know. It's total gambling. That's why I made this NFT channel, because I was like, look, I can't call the top. I can't call which NFTs are gonna pump. Nobody can. It's literally gambling. What I can do is I can identify certain foundational aspects of a project, like a strong founder, like a really good idea, like them actually solving a problem or having something innovative, and I can say, look, that's a good start. Who knows if that'll take, if the market will accept that, because a market where everyone's gambling is very different, you know, than investing into a stock or choosing a company that actually is doing stuff versus trading on speculation and news, basically. And so these kind of things can pump. Like, I know during the bull run, everything was pumping. So all these crypto and NFT YouTubers are making calls left and right because they were fucking right every single time. And it was bullshit, dude. It was literally bullshit. You don't see them making calls anymore because we're not in a bull run. It's a lot harder to make calls when everything's not going up. You know what I mean? Me telling my grandkids about the first NFTs I ever bought. Oh my god. I actually sold the first NFT I ever bought. I bought an Evaverse. I was able to sell that during the pump. And I bought that. I made a huge ROI. I held it for like 6 months. But yeah. I mean, I don't know if they'll even be interested, dude. Like, in 20 years, 30 years, I feel like the stuff we're doing right now is going to be dwarfed by the amount of ridiculous shit that happens. Because if we're living in a metaverse style of place, I can only imagine the level of fucking gambling and BS we see out there in the world. But I think it's going to become so normal. And when it becomes normal and we add in 20 million people, I think shit's going to get fucking crazy. That's just my opinion. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Me before NFTs, me after finding out about NFTs, dude. Yeah, I've been wiped out a couple times where I lost a lot of money, you know, just on some BS. I throw like $1,000 at something, thinking, okay, we could shoot up to 6 or 7K right here with this flip if this works, or I'm about to lose all my money. And 7 times out of 10, I lose the money. Because it's just, you're gambling, dude. You're literally gambling. And there's so many projects out there. People think that, like, everybody's winning and these YouTubers are always taking dubs. No. What YouTubers with a lot of money are doing is they're throwing $1,000 at 10 projects each. Because they're rich. Because they're getting paid off and they're not telling you guys about it. But they're getting paid off and they're putting $1,000 here, $1,000 here, $1,000 here. But they only tell you about the one that goes up. And then they say, see, I told you to buy into this project. You're like, yeah, but what about the other 9 projects? They're like, well, we don't even talk about that. Like, they just never mention it again. And people forget. In this market, in this NFT, and just media world where there's just so much content, people forgive and forget. They don't even forgive. They just fucking forget. Like, 2 days later, people don't even care anymore. Like, there's news from last week that if I covered it today, would be so painfully irrelevant that it would get no clicks, dude. Like, people just don't care anymore. Alright, this is the last one. Debating to spend my life savings on NFT. Okay, this is funny, but this is also 100% true. I have literally had, like, all my money for the month that I was going to use, even money I needed for rent, and like, literally thought, should I just buy this NFT? Like, I think it's going to go up. I really think it's going to go up. And sometimes it did, you know? But never, ever, ever fucking use money that you need, that you actually need. If you can't, if this money went to zero, you have got to be okay for the next couple months. Like, that has got to be the reality. And there's a lot of people who aren't, and they're getting fucking wiped out. And you know who those people are? They're the bitches in Discord screaming and hollering when anything goes wrong, and they're the worst, the most toxic. Don't be that person. You can avoid that by keeping your head screwed on tight and being responsible. You can actually keep NFTs fun, even in a market where we're not making a lot of money. Truly, you really can. I've never really had a bad time in NFTs. Yes, there are times where it's kind of like more boring or something, but I've never been like angry, really. I mean, the one time I got hacked, like maybe I was a little bit upset, but for the most part, dude, everything's a learning experience. It's fun. I feel like everything in NFTs as far as money and Ethereum and stuff feels like fake money, like play money. So I kind of treat it as such. I treat it like a playground. Like, if I make a lot of money, dope. If I make life-changing money, sick. I'm gonna take that money out. If I ever make life-changing money, right? If I ever make like a $50,000 or $100,000 trade, I'm pulling that money out. Like, I'm not kidding. Unless there were an opportunity where I'm like, no, I could triple this right now with an NFT. But for the most part, I'm probably not. I'm probably gonna pull that money out because I've seen as we've grown into this space that there's less and less room for volatility. That is just like exorbitant returns, right? Like when I bought Dogecoin at like 0.000001 cents. And it went to 16 and then to like 70 cents or something, I was able to pull out a lot of fucking money. But if you bought Dogecoin at 12 cents, you only got to pull out a 6x, right? In the same way with like Bitcoin, if you bought Bitcoin at 50 bucks, you're loaded now. But if you bought Bitcoin at 30K and you're sitting at 60K, you only had a 2x on money. So the opportunities lie in the beginning stages of an industry, right? And that's why I dove all into NFTs a year ago when I jumped into like June or something like that. I pulled out all of my money from my Roth IRA, all of my money from my savings and my checkings and my Coinbase account and my Voyager account and my Robinhood account. All of them, all the money, and I stuck it straight into Ethereum, and I used that money to learn the NFT space. And I think for anyone who wants to dive straight into anything, and I'm not talking about investing, I'm talking about diving fully in and becoming like a business owner or an entrepreneur. I believe there's some level of going all in, of rolling all the dice on yourself. I don't think that's something that's smart, honestly, for what I did specifically. I don't recommend anyone to do that, especially now. We're not really that early anymore. We're early in the grand scheme of things, but as far as the NFT world, we're not that early anymore, so just be aware of that. Guys, that's going to bring this NFT and crypto meme video to an end. I'm not like a super high entertainer. I'm more of like an educational / entertainment. I feel like I always want to interject some kind of lessons that you can learn in any kind of reaction video. But if you guys did enjoy it, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, smash the like button for me. Also, if you have a really funny NFT or crypto meme, tag me on Twitter and post it, and then maybe I'll use it in another video. Cool. Well, if you haven't already, smash like in this video, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom for more NFT and crypto content. If you're not, follow me on Twitter. If you're not, my Discord down below in the description. If you haven't used my Weibo link down below, it's a crypto and stocks trading platform made easy for you. I get a small kickback. You get free money for it. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. And until next time, continue on your voyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video.